when I was attending UNC Wonderful, as a Seahawk there, I was in the environmental studies program, and I needed an internship. And one of the places I looked to fulfilling that requirement was Airlie Gardens. My name is Matthew Colligan. I'm the Environmental Education Program Manager here at Airlie Gardens. Who founded Airlie Gardens? Well, that's a story that goes back to the 1880s. The year 1884, a lady named Sarah Jones decided to buy what is now Airlie Gardens. Flash forward to 1948, the Joneses would sell the garden to the Corbetts. In 1999, New Hanover County bought the remaining 67 acres. So the mission of Airlie Gardens is to be a historic public garden that serves the residents and visitors of New Hanover County with cultural and environmental educational experiences. Our plan, includes getting more and more people into the garden to share in this experience, because it really is a special place and a gem in the community. You can only learn so much in school and from a book. Being out here every day, seeing a place change throughout the seasons, I know it's the winter time when the ducks come in. I know it's May when the magnolia is blooming. I know in the fall when the cloudless sulfur butterflies are flying that the spot fish are running in the creek. So it's just getting in tune with a piece of land is a very special thing, and it's an intimate relationship I've never had before until I was here. What educational opportunities are out here at Airlie? Well, our big charge for the education program is to facilitate field trips. So we see a lot of kindergarten through 8th grade, K through 8 programming out here, and you can see on our website some of our curricula. We've developed field trips that correlate to the North Carolina Standard Course of Study, meaning that we look at what the Department of Public Instruction says each grade has to learn, and then we build a field trip around that using our resources. So they're all hands-on, inquiry-based field trips. 8th graders, for example, come out and learn about water quality, and that's our oldest field trip. We've been doing that for over 3.5 hours. Students are out here fishing for macroinvertebrates, bugs in the water that tell us how clean or polluted the water is. 3rd graders, they come out for a 2.5, 3-hour field trip where we talk about seed dispersal. We hand out a bunch of different seeds for the kids. We have them investigate different plant parts, talking about the different adaptations different plants have depending on where they live, what their environment is. The list goes on and on. So each grade has a different focus. We have a 4th grade butterflies activity, but then we also have some general public programming as well. We have on the 2nd Wednesday of every month a bird hike from 8 to 9:30 in the morning. We've been doing that for about 10 years. Basically, if you ask for something, we will do our best to accommodate as far as the educational programming. Working with kids every day it's wild, It's always amazing to see the surprise in their face when they put two things together. Oh, the bee pollinates the flower and makes the fruit with the seed, or oh my gosh, I didn't know we had snakes in this area. Oh my goodness, I thought we only had one type of bird, this, that, and the other. So teaching is very fulfilling and rewarding when you get to see the aha moments out here. Those are definitely special times for me. Yeah, I'd say following a passion for what you want to do is what got me here, and I love nature, and I'm so grateful to have found a job where I could learn and teach the things I love. So, the volunteer opportunities you ask of are myriad out here. There's all kinds of opportunities, whether it's participating in an event out here, whether it's part of our Dirty Dozen every Thursday. We wouldn't survive without our volunteers here at Airlie. We also have our tram service is all volunteer driven. Sometimes we have docents or garden guides and educators who are volunteers. Yeah, I can't say enough about the crew out here of volunteers. Just amazing. And we do have an annual volunteer appreciation event, and the hours there's just hundreds of hours that the community contributes volunteerism-wise towards Airlie. And without those, we wouldn't be able to operate successfully here. So come and check us out. Talk to Flo, Barry in the gift shop, and she has a whole list of volunteer opportunities. You can check out our website as well, airliegardens.org, for that information. Right now we're in the Minnie Evans Bottle Chapel and Sculpture Garden. This was built by a group of local artists in 2004 who got together after Minnie passed away, but they wanted to remember her spirit, so this is how they got to the Bottle Chapel. 18 months of volunteer construction, and we've got this amazing product with veins of Minnie's art, like hidden images. You'll see there's a hidden tree on either side of the doorway here. There's a hidden butterfly behind me that take up to the wall surfaces, hidden images in the sidewalk. And Minnie's artwork had a lot of influence by just what was in the garden. One of her favorite, her most popular quotes entailed something like, "God's favorite color is green. He has some 600 some different shades of it." And if you look around here at Airlie, it's really an evergreen garden. Even in the middle of the winter, there's a variety of shades of green out. We have 67 acres, and within those, lots of different rooms or pockets throughout. We've got our butterfly garden and the tranquility garden near there, all these little showcase gardens. We have our 10-acre freshwater pond. We have the pergola garden, which looks out over the lake. And that's a beautiful Tuscan-style arbor. One of our premier locations would be on the Airlie Oak Lawn, where we have our 450-year-old live oak tree. We have concerts out there. We can hold 3,500 people out there and have big old galas and events out there, like our oyster roast and the Queen's Luncheon for the Azalea Festival. One of my favorite places, we've got out on Bradley Creek. We have a dock that goes out into Bradley Creek, about 270 feet out into the salt marsh. We've got our overlook of the salt marsh. The list goes on and on, but my favorite spot, probably in the whole place, is the spring garden. Unless you've been to Airlie Gardens, you've never been to a garden like it, and I encourage everyone to come check it out. This is a beautiful public resource, and open your mind, come out, learn some birding, check it out, and wherever you are, be a patron of your local public garden.